somewhere along the way, someone just decided that I was too much, too loud, too honest, too emotional. And the truth is, I believed them. I started making myself smaller so they would stay. But here's the thing, when you shrink for someone else's comfort, you disappear from your own life. And now, I'm done disappearing. Today, we're talking about the fear of being too much, where it comes from, the quiet damage it does, and how to finally take up the space you were born to feel. Now, let's talk. Where does this fear come from? For most of us, this fear isn't random. It's something that we have learned to live with. It starts in childhood, when you were told to calm down when you were excited, when your feelings were too dramatic, when you were told to be polite instead of being honest. You learned quickly that acceptance is given to the ones that fit in the box. So you fold yourself up piece by piece until you barely recognize the shape of you. And in adulthood, it follows you. In relationships, you bite your tongue to keep peace. At work, you hold up ideas so that you don't become that person. And with friends, you pretend to be fine when you're breaking inside, only because you don't want to be the needy one. Now, here's the thing that they don't tell you. When you keep dimming your light, you don't just make life easier for them, but you make life harder for yourself. You carry the weight of words that you never said. You resent people for not seeing you, but you've hidden yourself so well that they couldn't if they tried. And the longer you live like that, the more you forget what even fool you feels like. But this isn't just about confidence, it's about connection. But when you edit yourself to be acceptable, you're never really loved. Only the performance is. So, now, how do you come back from that? How do you go back to too much, to exactly enough? You just start small. Say what you really feel, even if your voice shakes. Wear what makes you feel alive, even if they stare. Say no without even adding a 15 minutes essay to say why. And if someone still calls you too much, remind yourself they are just not built for your volume. And that's not your problem to fix. You will be too much for other people, but those people are not your group. The ones that are for you will always crave for your presence. This is the part where I ask you a self-reflective question, and today's question is, what's one part of yourself you've been hiding, and what would it look like to let it breathe? You were never too much. You were never extra. You were never too intense. You were just more than they knew how to hold. And that's okay, because you're not here to fit into their small hands. You are here to take up your full space. This was The Unspoken. I'm Shadi Lee. See you in the next one.